Starting a new habit can be so daunting. It's hard to get new habits established. But I find that habit tracking is a great way to keep you motivated and inspired. And I've got some great tips for you today to make that more fun and a lot easier. So stay tuned. Hi there, it's Kara from the Hooting Pirate, and today I've got a fun video for you all about habit tracking. I'm just about ready to finish this page up this week in my planner, and it just looks so pretty. Now it's pixelated because not all of these things are daily actions, but you can see like the blue is weekday workouts, the orange is books read, and you can see like here even better, the pink and the purple are things that I do every Monday. So it just makes me happy. All this progress. These are things that I've done, and it's like a record of what I'm doing. So what I want you to do, if you're a beginner when it comes to habit tracking, is I want you to start off kind of easy, because that will motivate you and inspire you to keep going. Because if you're tracking a brand new habit and you're not making progress, that's just going to bum you out. But if you're tracking something that you're already doing, you'll see the progress in your habit tracker, and that will motivate you to keep going. And then once you get the habit of habit tracking, then you can add in the new habits that you're trying to achieve. Before we get started though, I just want to make sure that you're subscribed, because this is part of a productivity motivational series, and there's more to come. And there's also lots of videos to come, because what I love doing here is making videos for you so that you can not only be organized and motivated and productive, but also do it all in a pretty planner. So do hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a thing. All right, so let's get started. I want you to start off with something fun and something that you're already doing to motivate and to inspire you, because it really is satisfying. Like it just gets me really giddy to see all these squares colored in. Or if you have check boxes or stickers or whatever you're doing, it's really, really satisfying, and it's really, really fun. It really is. Okay, so what I want you to do is to start off, maybe think of things that you're already doing, and I'll give you a few examples as we go along. But I think the first, if you're really new to habit tracking, then it's not going to be a habit. It's not something that you're going to think to do every day. So why not start off? I'm going to put all the steps in here. Why not start off by habit tracking your habit tracker? So I'm just going to write in tracker. Yeah, you want to make that a habit as well. And every time you come to it, you'll be able to color that in. So I obviously like to color things in because I like it pretty. You can maybe put a dot, or you can put, whoops, this pen doesn't work on its side. You can put little dashes, or you can color it in, or you can put a check mark. Anything that you think that you'd like to look at later on that'll make you happy and make you excited to keep going. Of course, there's all kinds of different habit trackers. YouTube is full of different ones that you can draw yourself, or you can get one that's already printed in a planner, or you can get stickers. Paper House has these fabulous ones. There's a whole book of different ones. This is water, and then these are hourly ones. And then these are fun, these little circle ones. This is a monthly one, which is basically the same thing as this, but in a sticker. So you'd write the habit here, and then check or color, do whatever down the side. So maybe you're thinking, well, habit tracker's a little bit too basic for me. You don't want to track tracking. So pick something that you do every day anyway, like brush your teeth. Unless you're like my kids and they don't brush their teeth, they're gross. They do brush their teeth, I make them, but like I'll say, did you brush your teeth? And they'll say, yeah, I did. And I'll go on their toothbrushes dry, so I call them back to brush their teeth. So that's something, just you're going to do it every day. You know that you can track it. Maybe you can even have 3 spaces for every day. So that's number 2. Number 3 is the weather. So you can write in weather, and you can have like a code or something. Maybe you have you color it in gray if it's gray, yellow if it's sunny, or blue for blue skies. Or you can doodle like, a little sunshine. It depends on how big your squares are as well. Maybe you want to have a bigger space for it, or clouds, or whatever the day is. Or Paper House, back to Paper House, they also have these fun little stickers. Find them here. They're there. So they have these fun little stickers that you can put in on the day to say what the weather is. And what you can do also, if you have like a planner with the calendar, you can add the weather to the top where the date is. That'd be fun too. So next up, you can also track your mood. This is great for your cycle, or just, you know, if you're working on anything, whatever, just because it's fun. Today I'm in a good mood, so we can put like a little smiley, or maybe color in yellow for good mood, blue for if you're sad, or red if you're angry, or, you know, you'll have your own little code of what makes you happy. Next up is fun things like checking Instagram or your favorite social media, because we all do that every day. And yeah, that's fun. So that's something that you know that you're going to do it every day, so you can track it as well. Then moving on from things that we know we do, there are things that we do maybe 9 times out of 10, but we have to do them every day, but we're just not quite 100% on the habit, like maybe taking meds. So you can add that, or meds, or anything like that that you're almost doing, but not quite 100% of the time. Or something like do the dishes before bed. There's nothing worse than waking up in the morning to dirty dishes from the night before. So maybe if you're doing that almost all the time, but not quite, you can add that one in. Another thing that is great to track that you do every day, oops, I can't spell, is sleep. Put in the number, like I slept for 7 hours on Monday and 8 hours the next day, and 6 hours a day. You can put in the amount of time that you slept. Or I saw this. I thought this was pretty fun. You can make a little chart, and let's say on Monday you slept 8 hours. You can color in a little line with like a pencil or a highlighter or something. And you can even make this different colors. Tuesday, we'll just say 6. And so that makes a pretty little tracker in your planner once it's colored in. Or maybe you want to say sleep for 7 hours. So every time you've slept for 7 hours minimum, then you can color it in. Another one that's fun is a coffee or a tea break, because it's sort of self-care, and a lot of people don't always do it. And maybe I had 2 tea breaks that day, or maybe I'm just going to say, yeah, I had my tea, so I'm going to color it in. The choice is yours. It's just so much fun. I just love habit tracking. Like, can you see how pretty that is? Anyway, sorry. And then another thing is sort of on the same thing as the dishes, is wash your face, because I know it's hard when you want to go to bed. You just want to go to bed and you've got to take all your makeup off. Yeah. Anyway, so those are just 10 ideas of things that you can track in your bullet journal or your planner to get you started with habit tracking, so that when you get these ones down, then you can move on to the new habits that you're trying to establish. If you are looking for different ways to establish those habits, I'll link you up to that video as well. And also I will link you up to the whole series on productivity. So stay tuned, there's lots of videos coming up, so make sure you're subscribed. Like the video if you got this far, and let me know in the comments what habit you are going to track. Alright, have a great day and happy planning!